Hi, boys and girls. It's Mrs. Bush. So we have our book this week, and it is called Mayday, Mayday. So those words, Mayday, Mayday, does anyone know what those words, Mayday, Mayday, mean? Think about it. They're words that you call out if you're in trouble, or they're used a lot of times like in airplanes or for the Coast Guard or the Navy or the military. If there's a problem somewhere, they'll say Mayday, Mayday. That's their code words for that, hey, we're in a little bit of trouble. So this is what the story is about this week. It's about Mayday, Mayday. So it seems, if you look at the cover, it seems like there's a helicopter right here, and this is the ocean, and this is a boat right here. So it is a Coast Guard rescue. So I don't know if a lot of you know what Coast Guard is, but a Coast Guard is a branch of the military, a part of our armed forces that deal with anything that happens in the water on the coast. Did you ever hear anyone say like the coast? They refer to like the water by the beach on the coast. Anyway, so that's what this is about, okay? We have some amazing words too this week. So I want you, when I read the book, to listen to some of those amazing words. And let's go over some of the amazing words right now. Okay, the first one is rescue. Rescue. Does everybody know what rescue means? I'm sure you do. It means to save someone. Okay, pilot. Pilot would be the person that flies any kind of aircraft. And an aircraft is like an airplane, a jet, a helicopter. A yacht. Does anybody know what a yacht is? A yacht is a ginormous boat. And in a yacht, you can have bedrooms and kitchens, and you can live on a yacht. Wouldn't that be cool to live on the water? A sailor. You know what a sailor is? A sailor is a person that works a boat, drives a boat. They're sailors. Sailors are also in the Navy. That's another part of the military. All right, a mechanic. So wait, you're saying this is all about water and boats. What does a mechanic have to do with it? Well, we need a mechanic to help with all the boat parts, because the boats have engines and all of that, those things in them. So we need mechanics to help fix those, and that's what a mechanic does. And the last word is called shimmering. Shimmering. A shimmering is like a flashing light. It's like kind of like a flashing low light that you see. Okay? So are we ready to read our story? Mayday, Mayday. And it is by Chris Demurst. Okay. All right. Here we go. Here's how we're going to do it. I'm going to open the book. All right. Okay. Here's our first page. This person right here is a rescue swimmer. And we already know that rescue was one of our amazing words. The rescue swimmer is the person who maybe comes down from another boat or a helicopter and saves the person in the water. And if you notice, he has fins. I'm going to get my pointer here. All right, so he has fins. Let's see, remember the pointer? He has fins right here, fins to help him swim in the water. He has goggles, it's a swim mask, and a snorkel so he can breathe in the water. He has a life preserver on here, like a protective vest. And let's see, gloves and boots. And these like boxes here are reflective panels. And that means that when he's in the water, the light will reflect off of them so they'll be able to see him. Okay, let's get started with the book. All right. A 30-foot yacht adrift well out to sea sends Mayday, Mayday, please respond to our plea. Uh-oh, what's happening here? This yacht seems like he's in trouble. The call is received at the Coast Guard Air Base. An H-60 Hawk has been fueled for the chase. So there's the H-60 Hawk. That's a helicopter. See, everyone looks like they're rushing to help out. The flight mech, which is a shortened name for mechanic, and swimmer stow gear and belt in. The pilot's checklist done. The rotors now spin. All right. So there they are in the helicopter, getting ready to go save someone. In minutes, twin turbines drown out any second. A short taxi and then wheels lift off the ground. All right. There it is. There's the helicopter. See that big light? They're looking for the person or the yacht that's in trouble. The yacht with sails reefed gets knocked on its side, then righted, it battles a frightened ride. So what do you think is happening here? Do you see the boat? It's going back and forth. Seems like there's a big storm in the ocean. On radar, the small boat appears dead ahead. That means that the boat is straight ahead of them. And they have that radar, if you see the screen right here, my pointer, that's the radar right there. And it's showing them. There's the boat. Then the flare lights the sky a shimmering red. So see the flare light is that red light right there? That's the shimmering red. Another amazing word. With wind steadily whipping into a gale, a lowered winch line could entangle the sail. So you have to be careful. So the swimmer is tapped. He knows his job well. Thumbs up from the mech. He drops into the swell. So he gave the mechanic a thumbs up as he drops into the swell. A swell is kind of another name for a giant wave. See how the water is? See that? It looks like it's really rough, doesn't it? Would you guys ever want to do this when you grow up? Seems pretty cool. It's amazing how our Coast Guards and how all of the people in our military protect us. This is how they protect us. A perfect drop aids the rescue swimmer's task. His chem light grows brightly atop his face mask. So there's his equipment. He has his light on his mask so he knows where he's going. Look at him go. Battling waves, the swimmer reaches the craft, then guides the weary sailor into their raft. Oh, look how nice. He's helping him into the raft. Next, the flight mechanic calls, "Baskets away," then guides the pilot through the swirling salt spray. See that? He guides him down. That's a basket to put the person in. From the raft, a sailor drops into the sea and is guided into the basket safely. The pilot Blind to what's happening below, listens to the mech guiding him, steady and slow. So he has to listen to everyone so he can hear when it's safe to go and what he needs to do. So it's important to have really good listening skills. One by one, the sailors are hoisted aboard. Then a last drop before the basket is stored. So they kept sending the basket down and picking up more sailors. The weary, cold sailors are strapped into seats as the Jayhawk then beats a hasty retreat. So they're all in and they're on their way home. Now back at the base, parked just off the runway, the refueled Jayhawk awaits the next Mayday. So now they're back and ready for another rescue. This is what an H-60 Jayhawk looks like. This is what the Coast Guard uses. This is a helicopter. And you can see the propellers, and the wheels. Right, here's another propeller. Here's the door. This is a fuel tank here. Let's see. This is where the pilot goes. Okay. So I hope that you liked this book. This is our book for the week. I hope you remembered all of those amazing words too. Okay, I will see you soon.